In today's competitive world of business and life itself, it makes a whole lot of sense to position yourself to be a speaker that speaks clearly and a communicator that communicates effectively. The ability to speak clearly and communicate effectively has many importance. One, it enables you to climb the corporate ladder faster. Two, it enhances your personal relationship skills. Three, it advances your social interaction and communication mastery. Four, it enables you to become a highly sought after, influential public personality. Five, it enhances your leadership and persuasive skills. And most of all, effective public speaking position you to build wealth. So what are you waiting for? Reach out to Seven Figure Media and get registered for effective public speaking made simple. This skill set is relevant to you whether you're in sales and marketing, whether you're in public relations and quality customer care, or whether you are in executive leadership. The ability to speak clearly and the ability to communicate effectively will give you a tremendous competitive advantage. Speakers that speak clearly and communicate effectively, they stand out for a number of reasons. One, they are the people who are able to command public attention. They have learned the art of mastering public attention. Along with this, they have mastered the art of audience connection. You see, there are many people that speaks but never communicate. But when you are the speakers that speaks clearly and communicate effectively, you are not only arousing attention, you're not only commanding attention, but you understand how to connect with your audience. And there's a way, a smart way to make this happen. And I will tell you all about that in today's program. You see, speakers that speaks clearly and communicates effectively, they can do more than command attention. They can do more than connect with an audience. They are able to make the deal and master the deal, make and master in the deal. And think about this. You have your MVO, and largely because you understand how your minimum or most viable offer is going to impact the life of your audience, you're able to pitch based on their pain points. And in pitching based on their needs, wants, and expectations, you're better able to make that deal, close that deal, and position your business and your brand to scale. When you commit your time, talent, and resources to really understand what it takes to become a speaker that speaks clearly and that communicates effectively, it sets you up to stand out among your peers. Now, last but not least, the ability to speak clearly and the ability to communicate effectively will also help you to understand smart ways to optimize your performance. Yes, as a speaker who is intentionally setting out to communicate information clearly in such a way to impact your audience, there's so much for you to focus on and to understand in terms of performance optimization. I have some important information to share with you because all of the above, you can learn these things. You can learn how to apply these things and how to master these concepts and how to position yourself to stand out among your peers and also optimize your potential to earn. Now, right on screen, you have this unique program that we call Public Speaking Made Simple. This program is designed by Public Speakers Academy and Seven Figure Media. And this program is uniquely designed for rising stars and stars in business. So if you're a business leader, taking the time to learn what this program has to offer will transform your life. You will learn things about the speaker's gap. You will learn things about the communication loop. And the reality is, academic across the world more than ever, you speak in gap and you speak in loops. And there are specific reasons why this happened. We have done the tests and we are fully aware of what happened. And what we have seen coming out from our research is that many speakers speak but never communicate. And why is that happening? That is happening largely because many speakers never take the time to understand the learning style of their audience. And your audience represents multiple learning style. You have the visual learners, you have the auditory learners, you have the kinesthetic learners. They have different learning style. And as a speaker, if you are ill aware of this, the possibility exists that you're speaking in the language of noise. But it goes deeper than this. Are you taking the time to really understand your audience type? Yes, because your audience type, they are represented by lifestyle, culture, and social class. They are represented by all of these things. And as a speaker who's aiming to speak clearly and communicate effectively, if you're completely divorced from this body of knowledge, the possibility exists that you're speaking, not necessarily communicating, because you're speaking as a master of speaking the language of noise. And that defeats the whole purpose of what communication is intended for. And this happens a lot among bright people. All right. You speak in the language of noise. So this unique platform, the Speakers Academy, Public Speakers Academy, and Seven Figure Media is going to really help you to get a deeper, closer, better understanding of what is getting in the way of clearly communicating your ideas to your audience to optimize the results that you want. And in business, you have a lot of results that you're looking for. And that's why you have your sales and marketing and public relation and quality customer care and executive leadership, because these players are there for a purpose to optimize performance, to optimize outcome, to significantly increase the business potential to cash flow. But guess what? If they're not equipped with the tools, with the knowledge, with the experience, with the clear SOPs, standard operating procedures to enhance how they speak, to enhance how they communicate, to better connect with their ideal listeners. The possibility exists that because they're speaking in the language of noise, they are losing instead of gaining in building a healthy, productive relationship with the consumers, potential consumers that can translate into massive investment in your form, because the potential consumers have now built up the know, like, and trust. They have now built up confidence, trust, and credibility in your brand. The ability to speak clearly and communicate effectively has many importance. And Seven Figure Media, in Public Speakers Academy, we have designed this program to give your team, your sales, marketing, public relation, quality customer care, executive leaders the competitive advantage that they need to help to push your brand forward. You might be an educator, you might be a coach, you might be a podcaster. Guess what? This program is also relevant to you. Now, let me share with you some of the key learnings that you will be able to take away from this platform. One, you will learn about effective public speaking and sales communication. Now, this is a unique program. The ability to speak clearly and communicate effectively will give you a competitive advantage in business and in life. So why not invest your time, talent, and resources learning something that can position you for greatness? And that is where Seven Figure Media comes in. They have developed a very unique platform titled Public Speaking Made Simple. And platform is all designed to help you to learn, apply, and master effective public speaking skills and effective essential communication skills that will give you the competitive advantage in life. All of this is free. All you need to do is to reach out and get registered for this program. Remember, the name is Seven Figure Media. Because here is where you will learn about the push factors of sale and the pull factors of sale. Now, millions of people across the world who are trained in sales, you are exposed to what we call the push factors of sale. And very often you're pushing to make the sales to people that you do not really understand. So it undermines your effort to achieve a desired sales outcome. But when you are now exposed to what we call the pull factors of sale, you're now able to leverage data. You're now able to leverage art. You're now able to leverage science to optimize your sales outcome. Because you're now able to use all of this, it positions you to get the high rewards, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. Why? Because you understand the sales strategies and you understand how to communicate your information clearly and how to communicate your information effectively. And this is just some of the benefits that you're going to be getting with the Speakers, Public Speakers academy. The second takeaway here is that you will really learn effective public speaking and marketing. Marketing is a very deep subject matter. It's a very broad subject matter. But let me bring it home to this. In marketing, there are four important concepts that you will learn. You will learn the importance of collecting data collection. You will learn the importance of data analytics. You will learn the importance of leveraging data in the right way. And you will learn the importance of mitigating market data. With this body of knowledge, you don't have to do marketing with a blindfold over your eyes because you understand marketing and how to leverage marketing to achieve clinical outcome, to achieve predictable outcome. It sets the stage to give you the competitive advantage when it comes to marketing. And data again is broad. Do you understand your ideal client? That's data. Do you understand their specific needs? That's data. Are you able to innovate products and services that reaches and exceed their expectation? That's data. Are you able to get them to become highly motivated buyers? That's cash flow optimization, and that's data. So Public Speakers Academy has recognized that to be good in sales, to be good in marketing, to be good in public relations, to be good in quality customer care, to be good in executive leadership, it's not enough to simply understand the mechanics of sales. It's not enough to understand the mechanics of marketing. It's not enough to simply understand the mechanics of public relation or the mechanics of quality customer care or the mechanics of executive leadership. It's important to understand how to speak clearly and how to communicate effectively. Why? Because we have seen that even with a first degree and a master's degree in business, if you do not know how to speak in such a way to ensure that you are speaking and communicating at the same time, you're speaking in the language of noise, and the audience is not getting the message. Your team is not getting the message clearly, and that undermines progress. The third takeaway that you will get here is we will really go deep into effective public speaking and public relation. And here is where you will begin to better understand things like mass media. Mass media has strengths and weaknesses. Mass media can also become obsolete and outdated based on new technology. Mass media today is tremendously challenged by social media platform. Why? Because social media platform, they're able to give you analytics, demographic specific analytics. And because of this, you can do more clinical targeting of public relation to reach the ideal listeners, to reach your ideal client. So these are things that we will go deep into these concepts to ensure that you are all set to stand out in sales and marketing and public relation, quality customer care, and executive leadership. You will be fully equipped. And we have 11 volumes of books to really help you to grasp this knowledge. So in these programs, you're going to have mentors and coaches and sponsors and supportive communities. You're going to have the lecture room, and you're going to have the books that are all set up to give you a tremendous competitive advantage as you set yourself up to scale your business and your brand. We know that to start and scale your 6, 7, and 9-figure brand is not easy. So we have built tools to make it easier for you. In this program, you will learn about effective public speaking and quality customer care. Now, where does quality customer care begins? All right. In this program, you will learn about what is before the sales services, what is during the sales services, and what is after sales services. Now, for most businesses, after sales services has been kicked completely out of the door. And that could be a recipe for disaster in a competitive environment. All right. You see, in a highly charged, a highly competitive business environment, you want to close that loop, close that gap in customer relation, because the stronger relationships that you have with your ideal clients, your ideal listeners, is the better able you are to get repeat purchases. So we will go deep into this. We will look at the art and the science of all of this. So you will continue as you start to use our programs to get the high reward, the measurable results, and the predictable outcome in your sales and marketing and quality customer care, public relation, and executive leadership. Do you know what it takes to get predictable outcome? Do you know how it feels to Leverage art and science in speaking and communicating to get predictable outcome. Do you know how it feels to actually get that? Join our program and your life will be transformed forever. All right. Now, you will also learn effective public speaking and executive leadership. Now, this is a pretty interesting subject matter. I genuinely believe that all leaders must master three important skill sets. So, at your strategic, tactical, and operational leadership, you must have your team all set to be great leaders. And in our eyes, the three important skill sets that they must master the art of thinking ahead. And thinking ahead is very broad. All right, thinking ahead means that you are thinking ahead about starting and scaling your 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, executive leadership. But very often, thinking ahead is not enough. So, the next skill set that they must learn to master is how to see beyond problems. And there's a lot of rising stars in business and in life. You get stuck in the problem zone and you're thinking ahead. You want to be successful. You want to be rich. You want to make impact on the world. But as you start to see the problem, you get stuck in the problem zone. But great leaders, they are trained how to see beyond the problem. So in this program, you will really begin to understand what it takes to think ahead and what it takes to see beyond problems. And let me give an example of what happened in the problem zone. So you're thinking ahead, you want to start and scale your 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, and kudos to you. Nothing wrong with that. You're very ambitious, and I'm happy for you. But then you start to recognize that, hey, to make your dreams happen, you need access to capital. But wherever you are, anywhere in the world, the possibility exists that you're struggling to access capital, not necessarily because capital is not available, but it might be simply because you just don't know how to access capital. You don't know creative ways to access capital. I'm just saying that this is one of the barriers to success. This is one of the problems that you have to learn, apply, and master your mental faculties, your prefrontal cortex, and bring it to that point where you can see beyond this problem. And what the Speakers Academy programs will do is to bring you to this point where you can not only know how to think ahead and see beyond problems, but you could master the art of seeing beyond problems. One of the things that I would say to rising stars in business is that there's no lack of capital. You may not know how to access capital, but there's no lack of capital. And let me give an example of this. We have a very unique program where we talk and teach about financial intelligence. And in this context, you need to understand capital markets. And as you get into capital markets, you begin to learn about debt and equity, credit and creative financing, and hard money lending. And all of these are different financial portfolios, many of which you might have never heard anything about, but it's not enough to understand the portfolios. We talk to you about accessing the portfolios. And to help you access the portfolio, we have set up our entity in such a way that we are able to help our community to access capital in 50 states in the United States of America. So capital is not a problem to you any longer because we're going to give you the mentorship, the coaching, we're going to give you the sponsorship, and we're going to make you become part of a community that wants you to succeed. So we are pushing you past the problem zone, and we're getting you to that zone where you're able now to take informed. Now, it's largely because you're able to take informed action. So you're not starting a business because you want to start a business, a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand. You're starting your 6, 7, and 9-figure brand because it makes sense. And you're now taking informed action to achieve desired predictable outcome. So I'm saying all this because I really want you to get that Public Speakers Academy is designed for businesses. We understand the businesses and how it works, but we recognize that business could be simple business without your team leaders understanding how to speak, how to communicate effectively. It is this ability that makes that business becomes exceptional. So you have the average business and you have the exceptional business. Which one do you want to be? Average or exceptional? Mastering the ability to speak clearly and communicate effectively is what's going to make you exceptional in sales, marketing, public relations, quality customer care, and in executive leadership and in life. This tool is going to set you up for success. So I want to encourage you to reach out to learn more about Public Speakers Academy, to learn more about what Seven Figure Media is doing to really equip you with the tools to succeed. Now, if you look at the screen right at the banner, you will see a QR code. I want you to scan that QR code, and I want you to use that QR code to register for this program. The beauty about it is that many of you who register early, we're going to invest thousands of US dollars to help you achieve success. All right. And I'm not bluffing. We got the money right here. We're going to invest this money and much, much more to really help you to achieve your business objective. I want to invite you to come in to be part of our mentorship program, to be part of our coaching program, seek out a sponsor, and become part of a supportive community that want you to succeed and know exactly what needs to be done to ensure that you succeed as a rising star in business. I just want to share with you some of other things that we're going to do. Now, when we talk about the ability to speak clearly and communicate effectively, the positive results of this, just let me share some of the positive results. Now, last year, we have started a social media platform, Seven Figure Media. And in less than a year, we were able to grow this platform to over 100,000 subscribers, reaching over 50 countries and appealing to over 1 million persons. That is no easy accomplishment, but largely because we are using our tools and our techniques in the right way, it has helped us to optimize our level of success. So you have various entities, business entities across the world. By simply looking at our success here, they want to do business with you. Now, we also would have had two significant, achievements. We had Google and YouTube, who would have given us the silver plaque for the level of achievement that we have gained. That again is no easy accomplishment because we have millions of people on the social media platform that is vying for success. You have millions, billions of persons that are, that are here. You have podcasters, you have an audience base. But guess what? Less than 5% achieve what we have achieved. So we're among the 5%. The number might even be lower, but we are among the 5% who have achieved this level of success. Now, we want to show you our steps, our blueprint, our strategies, our SOPs. And we are certain that once you are exposed to our standard operating procedure, our blueprint that position us to be in this place, and you apply it to your organization, you too will be well on your way to achieve similar success. So in closing, I want to say that reach out to us. All right. Use the QR code and get registered for this program. A number of persons are going to be supported and sponsored. Now, in conclusion, I want to tell a little story. I want to share something with you. I want to ask you a very important question. What is in your wallet? All right. What exactly is in your wallet? Now, there are many persons that they use their wallet to store things like debit cards, like credit cards, like your ID cards, and so much more. You even use your wallet to store money. So there are many things that you can have in your wallet right here and right now. But the bigger question that I want you to ask yourself is, what exactly is in your speaker's wallet? There is such a thing that we call your speaker's wallet. And as a speaker that wants to speak clearly, as a communicator that wants to communicate effectively, you need to understand the things that you should have in your wallet. And I'm going to share some of that with you right now. As a speaker that wants to speak clearly and communicate effectively, you must put yourself in a position of strength to understand how to master audience attention. The Speakers Academy and Seven Figure Media will help you to understand all of this. As a speaker that wants to speak clearly and communicate effectively, you must ask yourself, how can I master audience connection? Seven Figure Media and the Public Speakers Academy will help you to understand how to master audience connection. And there are major difference between attention and connection. You need all of this in your wallet. As a public speaker, you must put yourself in a position of strength to know how to command attention and how to connect with your audience. But you shouldn't stop here. You want to also know how to make and master the deal, because it is your ability to make and master the deal is going to open up a fountain of cash flow. It's going to bring you to that point where you have cash flow optimization. It's going to bring you to that point where you could really set your business up to be that 6, 7, and 9-figure earner. Is how you make and master the deal. And Public Speakers Academy and Seven Figure Media combined will help you to put all of these assets in your wallet. Last but not least, as a speaker who wants to speak clearly and communicate effectively, you must ask yourself, how can I optimize performance? Yes, how can I optimize performance? That's about self care, but it's also about people care. And we will give you the tools, the information, the mentorship, the coaching, the sponsor, the supportive community that will really help you to understand how to take better care of yourself and how to take better care of your team to ensure that you not only know the winning formula, not only have the winning formula, but you're using the winning formula and you're seeing tremendous results in using the winning formula in starting and scaling your 6 and 7 and 9 figure brand, in positioning yourself to be a speaker that speaks clearly and a communicator that communicates effectively. Now, in conclusion, let me say this. Whether you're in sales, marketing, public relation, quality customer care, or executive leadership, you owe it to yourself to invest your time, talent, and resources to really learn, apply, and master how to be that speaker that speaks clearly and how to be that communicator that communicates effectively. Look no further than Public Speakers Academy and 7-Figure
10X Branding and Marketing LLC, powering the next generation of unicorns. At 10X B&M LLC, we specialize in market research, brand innovation, market integration, and client conversion optimization. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing the strategic insights and innovative solutions needed to accelerate growth and unlock your company's full potential. Whether you're a startup looking to attract investors and your ideal clients, or an established business ready for market expansion, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let 10X Branding and Marketing LLC fuel your journey to exceptional business success. Contact us now for a free consultation on how we can position your business to become a unicorn.